And with that, we are now live. So, last week on Beyond the World's Veil, Peepaw and Friends featuring Silva, you guys had found your way into Bahamut Shrine. Confronted quickly with a wisp that explained to move forward through the barrier ahead, You guys must answer the riddles and make just decisions regarding two spirits, one to the left and one to the right. And after some thought and discussion and hearing out the stories and asking a few questions, the party managed to succeed, and the first barrier was removed. You moved on into the second area, which hosted a altar in the middle that had four inlets for gems. And the wisp once again appeared, telling the party that you had to complete the trials individually and retrieve the four gems in order to remove the second layer barrier. We went around, and each of us had to go through our own little trials, which was, for the most part, fun, in my opinion. One of strength.
No, no, no. Tell
Hey,
us how you really feel
it
about
was
what
fun.
we chose to do.
It was fun. When I sobered up and watched it again, it was fun.
It was. We all had some fun.
Mm. So you had the one of strength, one of wisdom, one of courage, and one of mercy. Each of you guys moved into your own trial, overcame the tasks pretty easily, well, for the most part. But before revealing the gems that you needed to remove the second barrier, you finally each got your gems and exited the trials, placing them in the altar, removing the second barrier. And with that, you guys had finally reached the head of Bahamut's shrine. And before the shrine itself laid six bowls. This is the part that a couple of you guys were freaking out about. It requested that you guys sacrifice one of your stronger attributes in order to reveal the crystal in the shrine. Each of you reluctantly gave up a little bit of your power and released the crystal from the shrine itself. And now, with that, we will see how you guys handle the purification process. So, picking up, you guys, the final test laid before you. You sacrificed your blood into the bowls, and out the stone statue's head came a crystal. Now hovering just before you. Uh, I can actually go to put on the map layer. So with that, the crystal appears before you, and you hear a.
Here I
You,
what?
you Sorry, I was trying to refine my place. Um, you hear a voice just start to speak from behind you, and just you have
Oh
done.
no, they're back.
You have done well to make it this far. And you guys whip around to see an old man donned in rags with a few butterflies kind of fluttering about around his head. There have not been many who have made it through my trials, but this proves to me that you are worthy of my attention. Away from my usual duties, but that still remains. What is it that you seek of me?
To purify a crystal, right, guys?
So,
Yeah.
this is the man in
Can we
rags.
see the crystal?
Yeah, the crystal's
Oh,
up
I'm
here.
creeping on him.
And it's all gooey and gross.
Yeah, it's all gooey and gross. So, you tell him.
We're here to fix that.
You are the chosen to purify the realm. This is good, as it's no easy feat for me to do what I do. My powers falter with the growing plague, and I will release the crystal from the reins. Ready yourselves. This fight is unlikely to be easy.
Oh boy, we get to fight something else.
So he waves his hands up through the air, and several spires jut out of the ground, each coming from one of those bowls. And you see I don't want to say laser, but a laser of magic just hits the crystal, and the crystal slides out onto the room's floor, and the goo whipping around it begins to whip around the crystal in a violent manner, and finally breaks free, leaping into the air and onto the ground. It starts grabbing random debris and stuff around it, and it swirls around before finding its way back up past the crystal and wrapping around the dragon skull that was behind that the crystal came out of. It tethers itself together, forming an ungodly mask over the skull, and it lifts into the air and flickers in a quick spin, then turns to face you. One large eye in the middle glares at you as it shudders, and several tentacles shoot out of its body, each hosting their own eye. So, with that,
Ooh, gross.
roll
Beholder.
initiative.
Horrors beyond my imagination.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
That's
Your
wow.
initiative. With that,
Solid 9.
I do have
Change our map.
to. No.
Yeah.
I'm not changing the map. I just have to this up.
I'm sorry, is that a beholder? With
Yeah, I just had a beholder.
a little beard?
Shout out.
Oh boy,
You see,
I gotta love
you
beholders.
see bits of its flesh kind of dripping and ripping off as it slowly tries to recollect itself over the dragon skull. So this beholder looks a little different than normal. It is an undead one, and it slowly keeps taking the breaking away flesh and feathers, grab it, and pull it back up.
Oh, it's just falling all over itself. That's
Essentially,
sad.
Silva, I just need a initiative from you.
20.
So with that, we start our combat with Silva. You're up first.
I wish my dice look.
Is it looking at me?
It is currently not looking directly at you. It is looking down the corridor.
So, I've got a question for you, John. Because I know how these things work, and I was curious on a set of rules. If I cast haste and he hits me with an anti-magic gaze, but then it falls off, does haste go back on them? Or is my spell just dead, even if I'm maintaining concentration?
I would say that it would just be dead because it isn't considered an anti-magic field. As long
But
as-
like spells like silence and invisibility don't just disappear in anti-magic fields. They get suppressed. They don't work. But as soon as you're outside the field, they usually pop back on, don't they?
Let's see. Okay, so it just suppresses it. If the character that you happen to cast it on, whether it be yourself or someone else, happens to leave that anti-magic field, it would resume as long as you are maintaining concentration. And
Now the
it's-
second question: would the person feel the negative effects every time I get put into that field from haste?
I would say yes because it does suppress it. So the negative,
Alright.
essentially, it's like
Nope,
losing
that's-
an-
Alright, that's fine. I'm just gonna... Where's the closest way out of here? I'm just gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh boy, yeah, we're just gonna do some stuff here. And then I guess I'm going to cast the darkness spell on the beholder.
Okay.
Is that a 10-foot radius or
Huh?
10 foot? Is that a 10-foot radius?
It is a 15-foot radius.
Okay.
And then I need to mark off my sorcery points because I want to be able to see this shit.
Yeah. So just make a what's it called? Like a square on the roll 20 where you want that darkness to be.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10. So that. But I need to actually freehand the circle part of this. Can you square a circle, motherfucker? I can square a circle. There we go. Close enough.
Went from such a nice square to just a squiggly line.
There you go. That's about the area that's covered in darkness right now.
Okay.
That's gonna be my turn.
As you see the skull creature start to move back into the area, you quickly remove yourself from the immediate threat range and cast darkness, and a magical aura of darkness just starts to fill the air. Most of the shrine's head is just currently in a magical darkness. So with that, that brings up the beholder, who is going to I just need to see. I was just trying to see something. Okay, so with that, the creature understands and notices that it's in this darkness and it can no longer see pretty much anybody being in this area. It starts to head straight down. It is flying past the three of you as it moves its way outward. It emerges from the darkness itself. Right there, so
Are we letting them claim their attacks of opportunity here? Like, hey, he's right there, fellas. Kill him.
You mean in the darkness that I can't see in?
I know, but I can see it. I can literally watch this guy come over here.
Okay, doesn't help any of
Doesn't
us
help
that you
you
can
fucks.
see it.
Yeah, I
You want to
know.
solo it? Go ahead.
So
And
unfortunately, it does not give you the.
Actually, no. The moment he starts moving, as soon as he gets above Peepaw and Kenny, I'm going to drop concentration. So, back
Okay,
here.
so essentially, as he's moving overhead, he's flying. He's within reach, just a couple feet over you. As he's starting to move out of the cloud of darkness, you dispel it, and Peepot, you immediately look up, you, Kenny, as well, and you just see this grotesque thing floating over your head. So each of you, and I will give Yano an attack of opportunity as well.
What? Oh, that's so generous of you.
As it kept on moving because it wasn't expecting the cloud to necessarily disappear. It also didn't see you there because it couldn't see out of the cloud until it emerged.
It couldn't see shit.
Yeah, it basically couldn't see shit. It just kind of flew in one direction, hoping that it would be enough.
How about the 16 to hit?
16 does hit.
9 damage.
Kenny, let's see if you hit attack of opportunity. So you can stab with.
Howdy. Here goes Kenny. Whee! It's a 17.
17 does hit, so roll your damage for this dagger.
Maze balls. 7. Do I get any, like, sneak attack at all?
You can sneak attack on. I don't think on attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, like,
Because it's just your reaction.
Well,
Yeah.
well, what does sneak attack read?
Right there.
say it again.
What's sneak attack read?
Sneak attack is can only be used once per turn, but it is not limited to your specific turn. That means you can use it once on your turn.
Well,
if you want to use it as
no.
a reaction.
No. Each character has a turn in a round.
Yeah.
Sneak attack works on attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, you can include it on it.
Oh, no. He gets a sneak attack on the attack of opportunity because it's the beholder's turn, and then he gets it again on his turn.
Yeah, all it says is once per turn. So is that anybody's turn?
It's just like what's the there's another weird niche rule that works like this with spellcasters. that you get something per turn. It's weird. But he would get he would get both this sneak attack and the next sneak attack. It's not like we really don't need the crutch a little bit here, John.
Yeah. Technically, yeah, it's just once per turn. So, yes, you could apply it here and again, according to what I'm reading. You
Yeah.
can apply it again on your turn, Kenny, when you go to strike.
Amazing.
But now I'm reading some pretty gnarly combinations you can do to just get an explosion every time you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, no, it's fucking disgusting.
So
you
yes,
could go down a rabbit hole.
Go ahead and roll sneak attack.
Be a swashbuckler with be like a swashbuckler with sentinel feet. Oh, you stepped in my threatened range.
The first one
Sneak
here
attack.
just says using Booming Blade as an arcane trickster with Warcaster and just combining everything. But we'll worry about that another day. That sounds like it would be intriguing. Anyway, so you do get the sneak attack damage added,
For
so
a
the
total.
additional and Yano, your attack opportunity.
Oh, that's nice. I'm just gonna hit him with frostbite, so it's a con save.
You got an unnatural 20.
Oh, yeah, he's fine.
Alright, so with that, he flies overhead. The darkness starts to disappear right as he's emerging from the edge, and each of you kind of see him. Take your swing at him. And you see parts of the flesh just kind of falling off the skull, and yet again, black tethers are just reaching down, pulling the flesh back up onto its body. It is going to turn, and we're going to see where are we going after. So it is going to.
The snake lady is like, the fuck are you doing here? Or the three people who just stabbed it.
So it is going after Yano. And I need Yano to make.
Well, it's a bit rude, but okay.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me. As one of the the tentacles with the eye on it turns towards you and launches a small ray at you. So I need a dexterity saving throw.
Rolled 11.
So you fail as it launches this aggressively forceful ray at you. It slams into your body, dealing a total of 37 damage.
Holy shit!
Yeah, welcome to Beholders. They scary, yo.
This creature, the ray slams into you. Mind you, he still gets to bite, so he is coming after Silva with the bite attack.
Ooh, boy,
So you take
nasty.
37, and he kind of
I'm
lunges
sorry.
forward with the bite.
How much do I take?
You didn't take any damage yet.
Oh.
He actually missed you, just barely, but he bites down as he was shooting the ray at Yano. Biting down, you're just barely able to dodge out of its way. But that ends his turn. Peepaw, you are up. Now this creature is very aggressive and is taking quite the hits. And so, Yano.
Is he's in that spot? Or is he closer to Silva?
No, he's right in front of Silva.
Silva? Isn't this Silva?
No, he's right here. Silva's right
This
here.
is me.
He's a 10 by 10.
Silva's
He's a
right
large
here.
creature.
He's a large creature.
Yeah, I see this guy. What is your stream? Okay, Silva's not in that spot on my screen.
Oh, yeah, no, Silva's right here.
I walked the fuck
Okay.
away.
He kind of just dipped right down.
Well, you were like over here for me. You
Oh.
weren't back up here, you were over here, so I was like,
Oh, interesting.
alright, I'll just step down.
Here, we'll try doing this. That fix your screen?
Yeah, I just refreshed it, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Unarmed strike, flurry of blows. One,
Kick.
Yep.
two,
Nat
Kick
20.
at this.
Oh damn.
and a 1. I'll use a luck point on that 1 for a 16, so I'll hit.
He goes to swing, he misses it, he combos it into an elbow, and just right into an eye.
Meant to do that.
So hit, crit, hit. So this is plus 12 on it. So 26.
Nice.
What is that? Give me a con saving throw or be stunned.
Hey, quick question. Is Arnold Schwarzenegger still the governor of California? Oh.
I don't think so. Anyway, so with that, you unload a flurry of blows, a couple hits from your fists, and maybe one knee or foot to him. Losing a good chunk of damage, removing bits of flesh again falling off as tethers reach down and pull them back up.
Give me a con saving throw or he's stunned for.
I already did. He had succeeded.
Cool.
That brings...
Give me another one. 'Cause I hit 2. Is it? Let me just look at the wording real quick. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point. Okay, yeah. So I hit him. So did he make that one?
No, because I can't use my legendary action.
Haha.
So, he's stuck on that one.
He is stunned until. When is it?
It's the end of his next turn.
To the end of my next turn.
You're like,
So, suck it.
Nice.
Had to use 3 key points, but.
Hey, look, it's a powerful skill and it takes resources. We kind of showed up
Well, you
prepared for a scrap.
Yeah, you might need it on this one. Yeah, no, almost went down in one hit.
I am still alive.
As Greg always says, the last hit point's the only one that matters.
It was literally the last one.
Last one.
Yeah.
So that's my turn. I moved bonus action. It's been a bunch of key points.
Yeah, no, that brings you up. You are feeling rather well pinned down and weakened by
I'm-
this hit.
I'm fine.
I think we're out of order, by the way. I did roll a 14 for my initiative, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, I haven't.
Oh, did you? Oh, you know what happened? D&D Beyond automatically takes the initiative roll, so it's probably the most recent one that you did. That's my
That's what it
fault.
was. I do my advantage. It's okay.
Yes, I apologize.
It's okay. Yes, Kenny's just kind of just looking at this fucking UFO floating.
No,
over
no, no. If Kenny wants to do a little stabby stab before I do my thing, I'm down for it.
Alright,
So
let
we'll
Kenny,
take
let
this.
Kenny do some stabby stabs.
I'll move you in initiative up above.
Okay, so yeah, he can't take actions. He can't take reactions. What else? He can't move. Can't speak. Oh, and can only speak falteringly. It's a hard word to say.
Essentially, you got hit in the head and your coach is asking you to walk it off, boy, and you're like,
Automatically fails strength and dex saving throws, and attack rolls have advantage.
A little bit
damn.
of CTE, real quick.
So, like a lot of stuff that we're gonna do to this guy, he's gonna either fail or you're gonna have good success of hitting, good odds of hitting him.
Alright. Well, so we'll... I apologize, Kenny, I didn't see that it did that. But I'll put you above Yano for initiative from now on. So, Kenny, you are up. That means.
May as well. Alright,
Cyclone
What do you
Blades.
complain about? I gave you advantage.
say that again.
Like, what are you complaining about? I gave you advantage. If you went before me, you wouldn't have it.
No, I didn't complain. I just said, hey, just...
He makes his own advantage, doesn't he?
No.
Not unless he's like a 1v1.
Which
It's
he
only for
would
sneak
be.
attack. There's no advantage on that.
Yeah, so wait, I get advantage on this roll because you just did, and I get my sneak attack.
Oh, because of the stunning
Yeah.
effect. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, you just stunned this. What?
Okay, cool. I'll just start smacking and then dagger of venom. Here we go. 14.
14 does not hit.
Give it advantage.
That's cool as advantage. Oh, how about 21? Boom, here comes the damage. Boom, it's 4. Boom, here's the sneak attack. Boom. I'll push the fucking button. Son of a bitch. What the fuck?
You can't do it too quick because it's got the stupid dice animation. You can turn it off.
Okay, cool.
So
It
13.
makes it silver. 13 total there, and then boom. Someone say bonus action? Bonus action. Whack. Oh, someone say 22 to hit? Boom. Hit.
Roll with advantage just in case you get a crit.
Good call, good call, good call.
Oh, shucks.
Damage. Boom. 7. 20 damage total.
Who is your daddy and what does he
What
do?
does he do?
Crits. Let's go. Actually, no, I didn't crit. I'm not saying not your dad. Alright, that concludes my turn.
Alright, so with that, you spend a little bit extra time to prepare your whirlwind of blades that you like to do, and find a couple good solid parts on its body to start stabbing into, as it doesn't seem to be moving anymore after Peepo strikes. You do a decent amount of damage to it, however, it is still not down and out. That brings us over to Yano, unless you want to move.
I think I'm right.
Is drinking a potion an action or a bonus action?
Action.
Fuck me. God damn. This game.
It should say it on. Or on
Would you like some protection, my friend?
No, I like to go in raw. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I mean, he can't hit you if you walk away.
He's currently stunned.
He is currently
That is
stunned.
true. I'm gonna
And he automatically fails dex and strength checks. Saving throws.
I'm gonna Alright. Fuck it, let's go. Out back here by this light. And then I'm gonna cast a spell.
What are you hitting with?
How big is he? Is that actual size?
Yes, he
Yes,
is a
he's
10 by 10.
Yes.
Perfect. I love that for him. I'm gonna hit him with an ice knife.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, so that's a 16 does hit.
Hold on. I'm rolling with advantage. Oh, doesn't matter. It's 24.
No crit.
No crit.
That's fine.
How about 9 damage?
And the
And then he also has. What's that? Another something?
Yeah,
Text is coming up everything. So 1d10 on hits though, and then 46 damage.
Yeah,
17.
baby.
26 total.
26 damage total. Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Take that death ray, boy. And then sob a little bit.
Bless.
Thank you. Might do it again. It's for attention.
Not my turn, someone pay attention to me.
So with that, you launch an ice knife directly at the creature, kind of placing it in a location where it's not going to hurt any of your friends, with it being so large. It finds a good solid section of body to land in, and then just kind of explodes. A big chunk of the flesh just falls off onto the ground, and you see the skull kind of falter a little bit as it starts to lower, but it grabs the tethers, come out, grab the flesh that had fallen off, puts it back on, and starts to hover a little bit back up into the air. That brings us back round to Silva.
We are going to go away now. And we're just gonna go away. This is dangerous. Should I just blast it? Yeah.
That's your call.
What, like fireball it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fireball it. The fireball's gonna be like sitting somewhere over here.
Yeah.
I do know there's a doorway there.
If it comes down to you need line of sight, you can always just move over here instead of going here.
Yeah. I am here, yeah.
It's like throw it over here.
I only
Easy,
need
man.
20 feet.
Yeah.
Go like right here.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright. Yeah. And then that makes them, yeah. Okay. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna keep my character then on this side and blast it. And blast it. Yep. Fails deck save. And fucking tastic. He takes 28 fire damage, John.
Haha.
Oh. Alright. It's gonna be my turn.
Alright. With that, you launch a small bolt of fire that slowly grows over time as it reaches its destination. It just hits the ground and explodes in a large orb of fire, engulfing a lot of the area. And you see the charred flesh of the creature start to once again fall off the skull. It falters its way down to the ground, but it does yet again have these black tethers that pick up the flesh and reattach it to the bone.
Where's tethers attached to?
To the skull itself. So
Oh boy.
that brings up, does the beholder get a chance to make a save against?
Nope.
No, so it just basically skips his turn.
Yep. 'Cause that way it at least gives me the opportunity to get something out of my paralyzing strike. 'Cause it lasts to the end of my turn, so
Well,
I
it
get
could just be
advantage.
more of like a buff for your teammates.
Nope, fuck my teammates. For me.
So with that, you comes back around to Peepaw.
Alright. There's nothing, there's no like black tethers in like this area going to him.
No.
Okay. I hope everything returns. I will use another key point and do a flurry of blows with 3 attacks. 1, damn it. 2, hit. 3. Oh, they have advantage. So first one hits.
It's to the end of your turn or the beginning of your turn? But he's
End
still-
of my turn. End of my turn.
It's a help.
Well, I mean, it's literally meant to give him his effect on his turn, and then after his turn's done, he goes back to normal.
So first one was a 16, second one was a 22, third one is a 16.
Alright, so all 3 of them hit.
10, 19, 24.
Alright. Alright, so with that, you start wailing away as you're seeing this, everything kind of happen to this creature at the same time, and you're just as puzzled as the rest of your party as to how this thing is still alive, as it's slowly starting to pull itself together multiple times. With that, with your final strike, you take off a good chunk of flesh, and you figure maybe if you punch it far enough away, it wouldn't be able to grab it. But unfortunately, as you push through it, the flesh jumps off, and the tether grabs it before it flies too far out of range and pulls it back. However,
Attack the skull.
However, the head of the creature is starting to lower. It's hovering just barely above the floor. It looks like it's struggling to stay up in the air. That brings up Kenny.
Just like a Beyblade, I just go flying into the underside of this beholder. And I wish I was undead still. I could befriend it. And then unfriend it. Alright, guess the stun is over, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's back. I can't stun him while he's stunned on my turn. That's also the other thing, is like I can't just
You
continue.
can't just keep him stunned perpetually until you kill him. That would be
makes sense.
pretty.
Right here.
That would be pretty fun.
That's my hot attack. I swing up and I miss the pinata, so I take a quick look. Nice, 23 to hit.
So the second one does hit.
Maze balls.
You do get
And
your
it's a
sneak attack damage on it.
Maze balls. Let's fucking go. 14, 20 damage already. Let's go. And then someone say bonus action. Fuck, I missed. Alright, that's cool though. 20 damage. Swing at the pinata again. Yes.
Alright, so with that, again, the same situation happens. You hack away at a bunch of the flesh and it falls to the ground, tethering its way back up to the body itself. It is just barely resting on the ground at this point. It seems like what you're doing is doing damage, but it is holding on to its life, per se. That brings up Yano.
Okay, so I need.
Womp womp. Womp womp.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
So I have a 30-foot radius.
30-foot radius.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Spirit Totem.
Oh. I was like, what the hell is a 30-foot radius?
My Spirit Totem's aura.
We're not talking about totem armor.
I mean, we are. It's like, how? It's like this whole room. Oh yeah. Basically, it's just the.
Earthquake is a 100-foot radius circle.
Yeah, but isn't that like a 6th level spell?
8th.
Okay, yeah.
So that's kind of.
I know. I just remembered
Oh, sorry.
destroying all like half a city with it.
Doggo Goborg. Oh, I need to make that bigger. John, would you do me a favor and draw me a 30-foot radius circle?
Oh, why'd you delete it? I was just gonna modify it.
Oh, I was trying to modify it and then I deleted it on accident. I'm real good at the tools. If I center it on the room, it should pretty much encompass the most of the room.
What Spirit Guardians do?
So this spirit, I'm going to use Hawk Spirit, where when a creature makes an attack roll against a target in the aura, I can use my reaction to grant advantage to the attack.
Oh, nice.
And you and your allies have advantage on perception checks in the area. Whatever.
Oh, this isn't working. Doing more stuff than you.
Yeah, that is clearly not as big as mine.
That's what she said.
Just-
That?
yeah.
You
Perfect.
said,
Just
you said 60-foot or 30-foot radius.
30-foot radius, yeah.
It's like there.
Just snapping. For some reason, it's not snapping to the grid for me. So, yeah, this should be about
You're talking about the red one, right?
it. Yeah.
Can you, like, center it? Kind of.
I guess here for some reason.
How
it's
many
not snapping.
nerds does it take to make
Perfect.
a fucking circle?
I'm trying.
Good job on the circle
I'm
team.
just concerned as to why it's not snapping to the grid for some reason.
I mean, it is. Kind of. So that's good enough. It's good enough for now.
Close enough. Everybody's in the circle. Everybody's together. Okay.
So that's my bonus action. And then, I feel like I need to ice knife him again.
Alright. You know what you could have done?
About 18.
18 does hit.
I'm assuming that hits. Good, good, good. Suck on that 2 damage.
He has to make a dex save though.
Dex save.
30 foot.
Does he still take half?
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool.
Here, Matt. There you go.
What?
I gave you the totem. The big yellow circle is a 30-foot radius.
Oh, sexy. You just move it around. That's nice.
Here's your 30-foot radius.
Thanks, Chief.
It was much, much easier. Alright.
So,
So, he takes the 2 damage. Alright, and he needs to make a dex saving throw, correct?
mm-hmm.
What's your DC?
Higher than
14.
So he fails it, so he takes the hit from that.
Yeah, take another 2d6. A little 8 damage there. So 10 total.
So with that, so the ice knife finds a good purchase of on its flesh and just explodes, ripping a bunch of it off, and it falls to the floor. And you see that this time. So you see that this time, the flesh stays off of it, and the black tethers that normally came out to pull the flesh back are kind of withering as they're trying to reach out for it. However, it is still just barely grasping to life here, or if you could call it life. So that brings us
Undeath.
Yeah, that brings us back around to Silva. What's the totem do?
So that is, I can use my reaction to give somebody advantage.
On a
That
one
is not
attack or
stunned.
like their whole turn?
It's my reaction, so once I use it, it's.
Is it looking at me, John?
It is looking in your your general direction, seeing how it hasn't really moved.
5,
Since it's
10, 50,
moved into that
20,
location.
25. Yeah, I'm gonna duck out of its sight and then launch a fireball over the stairs at it. Make me a dex saving throw, John.
Dex saving throw. I definitely failed that. So what's the damage?
Hell yeah! We get 2 full-sized fireballs. 29.
So with that,
Man, those are 2 low-ass rolls.
So with that, the fireball hits and engulfs the entire undead beholder again. This time burning most of its flesh off of its body, and you see chunks of just charred flesh falling to the floor. As it slowly withers and falls down to the ground, you see its body start to fall lifeless as it has been defeated, finally.
Suck it.
So congratulations.
Is there a phase 2?
Made
No. It grows a
GG
body.
easy.
The body comes out.
Oh fuck, yeah. The fucking Ridley from fucking Metroid.
So, with that, you land the final strike on the grotesque creature, and it slams to the ground, rolls around a little bit before slug just stop. Cracks begin to appear all over its body as it slowly turns to dust and just starts to disappear into the, I guess, the shallow breeze that's coming across the dungeon floors. Turning back towards the crystal, you see the tether black slowly fading away as the last of it slides off the crystal. The room begins to tremble, and with a loud screech echoing down the entry stairs, resonating off the walls, you guys clench your ears and wince in pain as your vision blurs slightly. You glance back towards the crystal, only to see that it seems to not be the one blurry thing in the room. Suddenly the screeching stops and the room falls dead silent. Not even the sound of the wind can be heard. You glance around at each other, unsure of what that was. And suddenly, with a large crackle of what sounds like to be thunder begins to roll out from the crystal as a black bolt tether explodes out from the crystal, going to attack. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's lashing out across the entire room at Silva.
Really?
Yes, it chases.
Suck it past all of us.
Fucking snakes.
Fuck down here. Okay.
The dice gods chose you.
Oh
It
wow.
snakes through the room,
Do
bouncing off.
they get attacks of opportunity on this thing? It's fucking
No.
whipping its ass across the football field. Hey guys, there's a tentacle coming.
I need you to make a dexterity save for me.
Is this a magical effect?
I wouldn't necessarily consider it a magical effect.
That's fine.
That's
I pass. Next.
What would you roll for a dex?
19.
Oh, okay. You see this black tether as it lashes out and slashes at you, and just at the last second seen due to your range, you're able to dodge it. It recoils a little bit and lashes again. I need you to make another dexterity save for me.
Oh. My fucking God.
This time closer to you.
Do I have any means to not die here? Nope. I guess it's gonna smack me. Yeah, it smacks me. I got a 5.
All right. So with this, the black tether bolt strikes you in the chest, and the party watches as your body drops to the floor, and the strike of the tether pulls what looks like to be your spirit from your body, grasping it
Oh,
tightly, yanking
fuck.
it quickly across the room. As the rest of the party watches your spirit getting yanked towards the crystal, 3 more tethers launch out at the 3 of you guys. I need each of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
No.
No.
Oh fuck. That's a solid 3.
Silva, I need you to make a save. Cool, I made it. I need you to make another save. I need you to fail, please. Thanks.
I got
Kenny, dex
a
save.
16.
No, very unwise. Oopsie.
Oopsie.
I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling really lucky here today.
Alright, go for it.
Come on. Don't make me look like an ass. Oh, I'm an ass.
Oh.
So you guys watch as Silva's essentially spirit gets pulled across the room, and you guys are just stunned with what's happening. And as this is happening, you don't see and Kenny, you don't see the tethers coming at you, but Peepaw, however, with your monkish abilities, I don't really know what to call it. You get a sense that something's coming at you. You manage to dodge out of the way, but you do see that a tether wraps around Kenny just next to you, and the same thing. It looks like his spirit is being pulled out of his body, and there you're being tethered and pulled into the crystal. You hear a small shriek as Yano's body drops to the floor, and the tether pulls his spirit out of it, and starts pulling towards the crystal. The tether that was attacking you, Peepaw, lashes out again. Let's see another dex save, please.
18.
Do we not get to do anything during all this shit show?
No. There's a reason for it. Unfortunately, with this one, it was more prepared for your dodging and your nimbleness, and it managed to lash around your leg and pulls you.
Do I get another? Do I get another reaction by now? Since it's like back around.
No.
Okay.
With this, the black tether pulls your spirit out of your body, and you see the 4 of you just slowly, Silva first, followed by Yano, and then quickly by Kenny. And Peepaw, you are seeing each of their spirits just kind of being sucked into the crystal itself, and you guys get pulled inside, and the crystal just lets out this echoing ring into the air, and you just hear what sounds like somebody basically crying in the distance with a loud cry as it gets louder and louder and then finally falls silent, and you guys each fall down next to each other, 1, 2, 3, 4, all in line, landing in just a dark abyss area. Looking around, you notice that you are in essentially a spirit form, but you're not sure as to where you are. But with that, I am going to end it here and pick up next week, as I was not expecting the fight to go as quickly as it did.
You're not expecting us to be able to do our novas correctly?
Yeah, essentially.
How about you don't move and you just let us blast the shit out of you for
I mean, like, let's
2
be
rounds.
honest. I'm out of level 3s. I've got, like, magic missile and shields left. And then, like, a couple of sorcerer features. I'm kind of tanked.
I got 1 key point left. Unless we take a short rest.
I was like, look, this was the go nuts moment, and we went nuts.
Well, with that, it is time for me to turn over to Kenny's outro for you guys.
sad, sad